Most razor companies or shaving companies try to figure out how to get you locked into a subscription model so they can make money off of you forever. And we've taken the opposite approach, where we still provide an affordable razor, but you're not required to have a subscription where you have to pay $20 or $40 a month so that you can continue shaving your face. So we kind of took the model and flipped it because we don't want people to have to focus on continually giving us their money throughout their whole lifetime. We want them to just have a quality tool that they can use with a blade that's not proprietary and universal that you can get anywhere. My name's Andy Abel, and I am a co-founder here at Proof Single Blade. Here at Proof, we make a single edge razor, all machined right here in Montana. All the razors come with a leather case made of bison leather, also made here in Montana. And we try to make that as a replacement for a cartridge razor blade so you don't have to get tied in with subscriptions and other cartridge options.
Proof started, let's say 4 years ago. I just hated shaving, but I have to shave because I can't grow a full beard. And so I went through like cartridge razor, and then I ended up with a safety razor because I was cheap. I didn't want to pay for cartridge razors, and I had issues with ingrown hairs and stuff. And so I got online and I was looking at what's the best way to solve this. And it seemed like a safety razor was. That set me off on the path to actually make the first razor. And I designed a few prototypes up, 3D printed them, machined them, and then I ended up with pretty close to what we have today. And I made a couple of them. And then I used those for 2 years, and I was like, yeah, this thing's gonna die with me. It was never like, I'm gonna start a company. I met Andy, he was wanting to start a new company, and he was like, I don't know where to find, I want it to be product-based and made in the US, but how do you find a product to like start a company with? And then I just said, hey, I've got this razor. And then it was just off from there.
I personally would like everyone in the US to have an opportunity to use a US made razor. I think pretty much everyone has used a razor at some point in their lives. And oftentimes those are disposable pieces of plastic that are manufactured overseas with who knows what kind of regulation and labor force or emissions. And it's like, if we can give the opportunity to everyone in the country to use like an American made product that they're actually proud of, it's a tool. It's no different than buying like a good hammer or a good set of channel locks or whatever it might be. That's something that you use every day. It should be quality.
You want that daily routine to be something that is enjoyable and you're proud of. That is how my mind pivoted when I went from a cartridge razor to the Proof razor. It's a tool that I feel good about picking up and using and interacting with. The magnetic cap, just everything about it, it turns it from a chore into something that's enjoyable.
MKC was instrumental for us in getting us off the ground. I think early on, it was really hard for us to find a market outside of shaving enthusiasts. And MKC really gave us a platform to provide our product to people that aren't necessarily enthusiastic about shaving.
MKC has a big audience that cares about Made in America, and they have very similar values to who we are and who our target audience is. Back when we did the collaboration with MKC, that really, I think it gave some credibility to what we're doing, because we're making everything here. We're trying to make a really good product and people like it. And since then, we've been expanding pretty rapidly over this last year.
We want to do things right. So anything that goes out the door, we have our name on, which is why we have an unconditional warranty. And every product that we put out the door is something we're really proud of. We're really lucky to be in a place where we can help inspire other people to do it the hard way instead of just outsourcing your manufacturing to China or other countries. Like, figure out how to do it here and do it right, and then help your community in the process. The MKC drop, our initial, selling all those razors in under an hour, gave us some legitimacy as a company. And that has led to other opportunities down the road that's led to our continued growth.